It's digital game time!
Yeah! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of DGT Live. We're coming at you from the Central Coast of California. It's the day after Wrestlemania, and I'm glad to be here. My name's Leo, along with Rick and Francisco. What's going on, guys? Bringing that fire to you, coming at you a little bit late today.
We're not bringing the fire. The climate's bringing the fire.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking hot.
It was a hot day. It was like 90 degrees today.
Yes, 90 degrees. By our standards, it's hot.
That's like infernal
Freaking hot.
Freaking hot.
Freaking hot. This is your family-friendly show about gaming, movies, and pop culture. Remember to drop a comment down below, leave a like right there, and also check out our websites.
We got the comments up and running again.
DigitalGameTime.com, where you can find us also on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. You name it, we're there, folks. Now,
Keyword digital game time.
DGT. Digital Game Time. That's right. So what's up, guys?
So what was WrestleMania about yesterday?
Man,
I haven't seen it for like
this is awful.
15 years.
WrestleMania, I have to say, I have not been this excited for a WWE event.
Mm-hmm.
Sup, Rosie? Sup, Andrew? What up, guys? In years? It's been years. I was actually pretty stoked for this. And today, I mean, not today, but yesterday. A lot of things happened in WrestleMania.
And it was awful.
And the first half of WrestleMania was way better than expected. It was really, really good. Some really great matches.
All right.
Some surprises happened.
All right.
Undertaker showed up after about a year of being absent.
Cool.
Still alive.
And so,
Yeah.
you know, and he just
Well,
dominated
he never
John
dies.
Cena.
That's
Yeah, he
true.
never died. Dominated John Cena.
All right.
And
Ferdinand.
the first
Ferdinand.
the triple threat match that opened up the pay-per-view,
Mm-hmm.
which they're no longer pay-per-views. There's just you buy the subscription and then the show, like the official show start.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually pretty entertaining. It was really good.
Cool.
The shocker of the night, though.
The shocker, Leo. The
I
shocker.
was expecting Ronda Rousey to come out, not do much, and
She
you know,
fought Vince McMahon's
you know, just
daughter.
like the celebrity thing that they always do. They give them a few moves to do, and then their partner picks up most of the slack throughout the match, and the rest is history, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
No, man, it was entertaining.
It
It
was
was
something
really
you
good.
did
It
not
was
expect.
lit. The crowd was on fire.
And everybody was into it.
AJ Bishop's telling us Undertaker squashed John Cena. Yeah, that's
Hola,
right.
Ros.
And man, it was a good moment, a good WrestleMania moment. That match with Ronda Rousey, the rowdy Ronda Rousey.
I don't know, dude.
I
I
kind of
really
lost
enjoyed
respect
it.
for
Yeah.
her.
However, you guys might notice a little bit of attire here. I'm wearing
The
Bullet Club.
What
New
the heck is that?
New Japan Pro Wrestling
Oh.
has had this mixture, this faction. It's a mixture between D-Generation X and the NWO.
Oh, wow.
They call themselves the Bullet Club.
How much did you pay
And-
for this?
I think it was like $17 or so.
Oh, man.
Hot topic. Anyways,
No affiliation.
Yeah.
yeah, but Bullet Club, man, it's lit right now. It's on fire. The number one entertainer in the world of wrestling right now is Kenny Omega,
The Rock.
Omega.
the cleaner. Yeah, Kenny Omega, the cleaner.
Cleans your clock.
Yes, that's exactly good. You got it. You get it.
I
you
mean, I
get
just
it.
figured it, you know?
Yeah.
And this guy
Pretty,
is like, he's on fire, man.
Is he
He
though?
could be like a new Steve Austin, a new Rock. Like
And this is Japan Pro Wrestling?
This is Japan Pro Wrestling, and worldwide, he's the guy. He's got the
Now,
it factor.
Weren't they? Okay, so back in the day, I was all into WWE, and, you know, they went into the theatrical. You know, they were
Yeah.
a show, they were flashy and all that. Isn't Japan always been that and more?
Japan
Yes.
has the WWE side of things, not to the budget that WWE has, where they put together a whole show and there's something for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of the lucha libre, the Mexican style of wrestling.
They're more
mixed
into
in.
that because they love Mexican lucha libre. Speaking of,
Right.
WWE next week, I think it's going to have a Santo dedicated week.
Oh,
I don't know if you
nice.
heard about that. Yeah,
That's really
they're
cool.
going to celebrate El Santo.
El Santo.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that. He was one of my favorites of all time.
I don't know.
And
I think I'm done with
With
WWE and all that stuff.
me too. I mean, it was cool last night. I watch it maybe once a year sometimes. But New Japan Pro Wrestling is where it's at. As long as they have the Bullet Club, they got Kenny Omega, I'm going to be watching.
They need to bring back DX. They need to come back for like a world tour.
They come back from time to time.
Do they?
Sometimes they do. They do reunions and whatnot.
All right.
It's fun, though. But Kenny Omega and all them, eventually they're going to all go to WWE. Because that's where the big money is at.
Eventually.
But they pride themselves on going ahead and having these 5-star matches, 6-star matches, which is something that almost never happens in the WWE.
Right.
In the WWE's history, they've only had, I believe it's 7 total 5-star matches. From the beginning of this year, New Japan Pro Wrestling has had close to 20 total 5-star matches. That's the quality of matches that they have. So Okada versus Kenny Omega, they put on together a trilogy of matches that ranked above 6 stars, which is just incredible. So it's like almost unheard of.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if I have it in me to even attempt to watch that.
Check
stuff.
them out, man. Check them out. They're really fun to watch.
Maybe.
Really fun.
When I have nothing else to do.
Yeah. AJ Bishop's telling us that Bobby Lashley is set to return on Raw tonight.
I don't even know who that is.
You think of Brock Lesnar, but more jacked up, more juiced up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Exciting.
All right.
Exciting stuff.
Awesome stuff.
Okay, from this point forward, though, it's going to be like a Leo Reacts, because I really...
No cheating.
I mean, I really was sort of overhearing what you guys were talking about, adding to today's playlist for the program today, but I have really not too much information on this
Maybe
stuff.
we have stuff to embarrass.
So enlighten me, enlighten our audience. Here we go.
This one,
Hey everybody, it's John here. I'm at Target.
You'll get the gist of it from here. You can look at it, later on and actually figure out what's going on. So what's going on with this actor in front of Target?
John Barrowman, best known for his role in Arrow as what's his name?
It's been so long since I've seen the show.
God.
Speedy's dad.
I'm running a blank here.
I'm running a blank too.
Well, anyway.
Hero Sr.
He's also known for the role of Captain Jack in Doctor Who and the first incarnation of the Ninth Doctor. So basically, he went to Target and he saw a homeless man outside of the Target. And he's like, hey, man, you know what? I'm going to help you out. So he goes inside the store, buys a $40 gift card, a jacket, a blanket, I think. And he's about to give this to the homeless man outside of the store. Well, an employee from the store tells him, you can't do that. And he's like, what? It's like, no, you're not allowed to give him this because we've been trying to get rid of him. He loiters. He's, stays outside, and we've been trying to tell him to leave, the premises. So, no, you cannot buy this for him. So he's really upset, as you can see right here. And he's taking to the Twitters and the Facebooks and the Instagrams to tell everybody, and specifically Target, what the heck? Why are you telling me how to spend my money?
Right.
So it's a big deal. This is trending right now.
Now,
what do you think, America?
Is it that there was some kind of, like the ice bucket challenge where you challenge someone to donate or whatnot?
No,
was
dude.
he following someone,
no,
or he
no,
just
no,
decided out of his heart to go
yes,
give some?
Out of the kindness of his heart, he sees this guy down on his luck. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna help you out. And so he tries and buys his stuff from Target, and Target's like, nah, dude, can't buy this for him. I mean, I understand the point of view from the Target employee trying to get rid of this, I guess, nuisance to a point, but you cannot tell a customer how to spend their money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's smarter ways about going about this. Hey, you know what? Can you do me a favor? Take them down the street, give them your stuff over there. Just not let it be seen that it's here.
Right.
Get them away from the side of other customers or management or whatever. But yeah, just to basically go out and say, you can't do that.
Yep.
You can't give your stuff that you bought with your money to this guy. You can't.
Exactly.
Right.
You just can't do that. Actually, reminds me. There's a lot of the reason why I was asking about why he did this was because I've seen YouTube videos in the past of other people out of the kindness of their heart making it rain on top of homeless people, and they're doing it because they're trying to promote help people out. But I mean, come on, they're being flashy. They're throwing $100 bills at them and on the floor.
They're
and
doing
stuff like
it
that.
for self-promotion, I think, more than anything.
So I was just asking, not that I doubt that this guy wasn't doing it out of the kind of his heart, but I just didn't know if it was some kind of media trend that people were, hey, let's go out look for a homeless person and hook them up kind of thing.
It's interesting. It's interesting to follow up and see what happens with that. But yeah, I think overall, we're all in agreement here. Stores shouldn't deny people service just because they don't agree with what they're gonna do with the product.
Malcolm Merrill.
Yes. There we go.
Had to look it up. I couldn't remember. It's been so long since I watched Arrow. It's like it's
been a while, so I totally forgot.
Whoa,
whose phone is that?
Got that?
Not mine.
Not mine.
All right. So this April, what's going on this
Sounds
April?
loud, man.
So what is this again?
Oh, this is an ad. This is.
I don't think this was in our playlist. No, this is just an ad.
See, I had no idea because you guys.
So the second
official trailer,
Solo, Star Wars Story, dropped
which means
last
lonely
night.
or alone, in Spanish.
A lot of things were revealed in this trailer. One of the thing that most everybody seems to agree is that this dude looks a lot more like Harrison Ford from the early Star Wars than we thought originally. It could pass as a younger version of Han Solo from the A New Hope Star Wars.
I don't think we got the sound on. I don't know if you will be able to hear this. So
no, I turned off the sound.
Okay, good.
Hear it at home. But he does kind of have a
have the
deeper,
vibe,
raspier voice. Yeah.
And the other thing is that we see another Wookiee here. We don't know if it's Chewbacca's wife, girlfriend, son, offspring, sibling, but there's another Wookiee where Chewbacca is pretty much saying goodbye to. That's another one. And then right here, this right here, did you see those kind of like elephant tusks things? That's Boba Fett's symbol.
Part of the reason why
Warmonger.
Yeah, that's a Boba Fett symbol right here. Bounty hunter, Mandalorian,
Boba
who
Fett.
knows? But yeah, nice symbol. And then the other thing, you see the Falcon right here that has kind of like a middle piece where the two prongs are usually. It's like nobody knew what the heck that was about, but they revealed the Lego set. Toy Fair, I think it was. Anyway, that thing in the middle is actually an escape pod. So yeah,
they don't need that.
Detaches. Yeah. See right there. That's the Wooder Wookiee. So that, I don't know, kind of tense.
Didn't they also have they ever revealed Chewbacca's age?
Right here.
And here they did, right?
109, I think, or
Something
119.
like have you ever it was like a joke. He was telling him have you ever driven or something?
It's like, and then he says something like, It's like, you're 109? Yeah, you look good. So finally, they show that Wookiees, tend to live way longer.
I remember from the extended universe through the novels and whatnot.
They always
you had
talk
mentioned
about
once
yes.
that they live like 200 to 300 years.
Yes,
is that right?
So by the new movies that are playing right now, he's on his middle age, I think.
Right.
So yeah, this looks great because it doesn't have to do with the Skywalkers. They're having fun with this movie. They don't care about the consequences. It's just like an old West movie set in space, and it looks amazing.
Cool.
It does look good. It does look kind of like Rogue One, where it's the whole Star Wars lore, but a whole kind of separate thing going on. It's cool. It's
like
good.
It's like Star Wars without the expectations.
Yes.
And I kind of dig that.
Because you're not going in with this expectation that it has to be great or it's not Star Wars. They're actually having fun with it.
Yeah, and I think honestly, I've had more fun going to watch the Star Wars like side stories, sub stories than the actual ones because I've been coming out from them kind of disappointed.
Yeah,
sorry to say.
All right.
Yeah.
All
right. This next thing.
So GTA 5, dude. What is it? 2018, and we're still talking about this.
Yeah.
Since what? 2011.
It's still a $30 game everywhere you get it.
Was it 2011 when it came out or 2010?
Let's see.
No, it was 12 already, I think.
What are we on? 6 years. So it's 6 years, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
So by this point, going back to the old, San Andreas, Vice City, etc., we should already be expecting a new GTA, but people aren't in a hurry because they're still enjoying this game. And that's the online side of things, because this is the first game that actually utilizes online like a secondary game. There was talk at the beginning that there were going to be episodes for the original story, like side stories, side quests with other characters. That never really happened because they're like, online is working just fine, and people seem to enjoy it.
Campaign just ended there, huh?
So,
yeah, because I mean, technically, you're looking at expansions that keep rolling out. They keep adding content and new heists and whatnot, and you don't have to pay a subscription fee for this kind of service. Normally, that's why they need that, so that they can, developers can get their money's worth to work on these kind of projects.
Yeah.
So in-game transactions, those shark cards, megalodon sharks, and all those,
you can buy them.
They're making money,
but they're not forcing you to buy them like
exactly.
EA.
They're not. I had read a tidbit about this game where it says at the time of its release, they had spent somewhere more or less around the range of $225 million to make it, and in the first 48 hours it was released,
gone.
It made $1 billion.
Exactly.
Since then, I think it's become the biggest property,
entertainment property in the world, surpassing Star Wars.
Right. So at what do they say, 9 billion, something like that.
Something like that. Yes.
Something around that monster number, which is just incredible.
I mean, we bought the game twice. I mean, I think you did 3 times, actually.
I bought it 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, I was able to sell my PlayStation 4 copy, or I'm not sell, but trade it back in, because I was going to upgrade to PC.
Right. That's what we did. We went to PC from PS3.
So we went PS3, then I went to PS4, and then eventually I made my way to PC.
This is the only game that I bought more than once.
Yeah. And I don't remember how, but I ended up being stuck, or not stuck, but I had a copy of GTA 5 for the Xbox One, and I ended up trading it in for credit because I didn't have an Xbox One.
What the heck?
I don't remember how it happened. Like, somebody said, I'll throw this in
2 for 1.
Leo playing the system.
PS4 and Xbox One.
But I ended up keeping the case because the trade-in value is the same whether or not you trade it in with a case. So, hey, I got a case.
You're like
an extra GTA 5 case.
Trying to haggle someone with an empty game case?
Seriously?
I could sell the empty game case, I suppose. Or the map. I got 2 of those maps.
eBay. No affiliation.
Yeah, man.
Moving on.
Good stuff. So what's next, guys? Are you going to blow my mind?
No, not with Sony.
Not with Sony. No
I
affiliation.
love Sony cameras.
Skip it.
That's
They're some of the best.
Skip it. There we go.
So it has been formally announced a release date. I already forgot, guys. What was the release date?
I totally forgot.
It was June 2019.
I honestly don't even recall when you were saying it. So they have in the past already mentioned that they were going to do Toy Story 4, but now we have an official release date of it.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm kind of excited. Not like overly excited, but I'm looking forward to it.
I know being a Pixar film, it's going to be really good, but I'm not
June
I'm not stoked for
21.
it.
June 21, 2019. Yeah.
June 21st.
So
about a year and a quarter.
I love these movies, dudes. I don't know. I mean,
they're some of the best movies. Yeah.
My daughter watches them all the time. It's her favorite movies, so I watch them with her.
All 3 of them?
Yes, and they don't get old. And the side little side tunes that they made, there's like 5-10 minute shorts. They did like 3 or 4 of them, and then there's also like 2 half-hour specials. Toy Story of Terror and Toy Story The Land That Time Forgot, something like that. They're pretty good.
I remember the lizard one. I remember that one.
Yeah. So she loves them. I watch them. They don't get old. I mean, you will think that after a while it's like this again, but you always find new things about them.
Part 3 definitely had the feels in it.
Oh yeah,
I think
that one, dude.
More than anything, it's the story that they tell. It's not so
Yes.
much about the graphics or the type of toys. It's the story.
Andy.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's cool. I need for the movie to get a little bit closer to release than for me to get excited for.
Well, it's probably gonna focus on Bonnie, the new girl. So we'll have to.
That is true.
Francisco.
That is true.
This is that
Man,
everything sucks.
So
I
what-
hate
series.
Netflix.
So what
man.
sucks about everything
Oh,
sucks?
dude. So I started watching this show. Everything Sucks. It's on Netflix. I recommend it. It's actually, it starts out weak. It could be better. I'll admit it could be way better. But it's set in the 90s, basically. It's kind of like one of those, remembrance, nostalgia type shows like Stranger Things and like,
No, it's more like Dawson's Creek.
Yes, but
I have to be honest. You said you talked to me about this show. I already had it in my queue.
Mhm.
The premise sounded very interesting because
it
our
speaks to
our
us.
high school
Yes,
years.
exactly.
Because it's
but
the 90s.
yeah.
Watching the show, I saw episode 1, and it's nothing like
No,
what
no,
high
no.
school was.
No.
It's totally fake. It's just like a fake TV
yes.
show, and
Like I
and
said, it could be
I'm
better.
glad it's canceled. We don't need we don't need Netflix spending money on garbage.
Yeah, but they can still show the freaking
this
ranch.
is rubbish.
The ranch.
Yeah, the ranch is
Well,
another
when
one
you
that
got-
needs to
when
go.
You got grade A
That one has
actors
like
on
3
it.
seasons though, and it still sucks.
Yeah, that's
So-
another
but-
piece.
but
of,
it has
I would have
Ashton
rather
Kutcher.
kept this than the ranch.
That's what I'm saying. That's
But
what
it
I'm
has
talking
Ashton
about.
Kutcher.
Ashton.
Yeah, Ashton
Oh,
Kutcher
man.
gets the views though,
Yeah. Well,
and that guy
he's
with
their
the deep,
moneymaker.
deep
So-
soothing voice.
I still haven't seen that show.
so
either way.
basically,
I heard it sucked. Though.
they had this show planned for at least 3 seasons. Netflix had said yes from the beginning. You're out for at least 3 seasons.
and after
and
they
after
got
the first one,
statistics,
they're like, nah,
No.
you're done. So
dang.
So that sucked for them big time. Like I said, it could have been better. It's weak, but it has its moments.
So all of a sudden they connect Stranger Things to this show.
I mean,
It's like a spin-off.
I mean that could work.
We don't know it, but it's actually like the sequel.
Setting
to
us up for
Stranger
season
Things.
3 of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is Stranger Things season 3.
So the open-ended season for Everything Sucks will not be coming back.
What are we looking at, guys?
So Young Justice, we talked
Young
about this last year.
Justice.
They were working on it.
Yeah.
Season 3 was being worked on
It's not a
after
gangster thing.
like
Leo.
3 years, wasn't it?
JR.
I think so, yeah.
Like 3 years after it got canceled, they're like, we're gonna bring it back, and they did, and now we have gotten word that it's done. Voice work is done on it. Animation is almost complete, and season 3 will be released.
Nice.
I don't know where yet though, but I'm assuming Cartoon Network. That's where it was before.
I would think so.
So
It makes logical sense.
Who's the
to put him
voice of
back.
Young Justice?
Young Justice is the whole group. It's not
yeah,
a person.
It's
Who's the main voice?
Get on our level.
Robin maybe, Team Drake.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond
Next.
Phillips. Not my Richie.
He doesn't care about comics, guys.
Speaking of Stranger
sorry.
Things, so
I don't know much about this story. All I've heard is that the brothers, Duffer Brothers, is
The
their
Duffer
names?
Brothers.
Duffer Brothers, who made the show,
doofy.
I guess didn't make the show after all, and stole the idea from some poor schmuck who asked for a job back in like, I don't know, 2012, I think, as an intern, and showed them this idea about this show, and they're like, nah, not interested. Fast forward to 2 years ago, and his idea shows up on Netflix.
Dang, imagine.
That guy needs to get paid, yo.
So
And
we
he
don't
needs
know.
his name on the credits.
Supposedly, the Duffer Brothers have proof that they did not steal the idea. They haven't shown anything yet. I think like a legal process is ensuing right now.
They're like,
so-
look, he clearly called it the reverse. We called it the upside down. They just changed keywords on it.
Watch the
sucks.
guy had a great
Didn't-
idea, but
didn't,
he called every character like something stupid.
But you know what I hate about this,
It
guys?
was probably like a different era or something.
You know what I don't like about this type of claims is that they only happen when a show or
Makes
song
it.
or whatever is successful. How come he didn't say anything during the first season? You know?
Well, maybe they did, but maybe no one wanted to listen. You know, you never know
I guess that's true.
until he actually brandished some kind of proof that was like, hey, you know what? Let me
This is
let me look into this.
All right.
But what happened? Was it Netflix that was responsible, or was it the writers last year? Remember with the whole tape thing, the copying the image of the.
Oh, see, that's another one that you guys didn't even care about when I told you about.
That's
so,
right.
so this is already written with counterfeit stuff. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time Stranger Things is involved
But
with
who's-
counterfeiting other
was that-
people's work.
Was that Netflix's fault, or was that?
Whoever made the tape, I mean the special edition.
But that's why was
Netflix
it,
approved it, so in part, it's Netflix's fault.
We need to get this garbage
Netflix
off
fault.
the air right now. No, I'm just kidding. I
Shut
love
your mouth,
Stranger
Leo.
Things.
Shut your
I
mouth.
don't care whose idea they stole. They need to bring them back. They need to bring it back.
in reality, I mean, who's not stealing ideas off of somebody's? We were just talking
There are
about
no
this.
original ideas anymore.
Everything's been said
Uh-huh.
and done. It's just a reiteration, an update, a remake.
Mm-hmm.
There you have it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ta-da.
Ta-da!
Man, what's with all the
Yeah.
commercials?
I know.
today,
So many
Leo?
commercials, guys. We got so many sponsors. And you can be a sponsor, too. Visit us at digitalgametime.com.
Oh, so
Find out how.
Back to Star Wars.
So back to Star Wars. There was a
Star
controversy.
Wars again.
It was a controversy back when in Rogue One they.
Oh, by the way,
made-
spoilers. I haven't seen this either, so you know.
if you haven't seen it
I've
yet,
heard about
I
it.
mean,
just
come
never
on. So Princess Leia shows up as a digital recreation in Rogue One when she was young, and the internet went crazy. I mean, we already knew about Grand Moff Tarkin. Peter
Grand Moff
Cushing-
Tarkin?
Yeah, Peter Cushing was brought back to
snap,
life as a digital character. And there were talks of bringing Carrie Fisher back as a digital character for this movie, precisely here, Last Jedi. But I guess the director did not agree on it. No, Disney didn't want to. They wanted to respect, her image. So now they're talking
Respect
about
on my
another
name.
different actor to replace her, but that's a different story. So now they asked Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill himself, would you mind if we have a digital character of yourself, younger version? And he's like, go ahead and do it. I don't care. I don't mind. If you're going to have young Luke for whatever cutscene, whatever have you, go ahead and do it. So we have his blessing, guys. Digital Luke Skywalker forever.
Wow.
Digital game time, Luke Skywalker.
You know, eventually they're gonna get to that where they just do an audio recording and like a holographic image, and from there on in, we're gonna have like Pirates of the Caribbean 50 with Johnny Depp.
Exactly.
I'm still waiting for my Bruce Lee film.
Yeah.
My new one.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
special effects, 3D.
Digital.
With the
hologram.
face perfectly.
Yes.
Not-
Hologram 2-pack.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. See?
Enter the Dragon Part Deuce. I want to see that, son. So yeah, that's cool, man.
So
Cool
we're at
stuff.
that point where technology, I guess, is good enough for to be doing that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Over
guess
2
to each
hours
of its
bonus
own.
footage.
Yeah,
And what
Guys,
is that next? I think
that's it, man. That's it. That's our show.
That's our show,
That's
guys.
our show.
Quick and to the point.
Are sure?
That's our show.
Are you sure that's our sure?
That's our show. Why can't I skip this? Who cares?
Or you can just pause it, you know.
Yeah.
Bam, right there, just like that. We're gonna end it, son.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You could have easily done that a long time ago.
Could have, but I
Could've,
didn't.
Good.
Because that's how I roll, folks.
I'm glad.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking us out today at Digital Game Time Live. DGT Live. I'm Leo along with
Rick.
and
Francisco.
till next time, enjoy your games and love your families. Ciao!
It's Daddy's game time.
Remember to check us out at digitalgametime.com as well as Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all the keyword Digital Game Time.